Hey, it's Pete here, and I'm back for another featured lesson, and today I wanted to talk about making more flexible bids. So there are lots of times that we can make bids that incorporate partner into the auction, and I think these are underutilized, and it's good to have sort of partnership agreement where you can say, partner, I actually want you to choose between these two. Anyway, so let's jump right in and see what we can actually do. Now, first of all, everyone's got a somewhat understanding of this because we've all been taught takeout doubles. These are like the ultimate way of bringing partner into the auction, asking them to choose. But sometimes you need a back and forth to sort of narrow it down because there's a wide variety of hands that will make takeout doubles. So for instance, if East opened one diamond, this would be a very classical shape for a takeout double. We've got a 4-4-1, perfect hand. But we don't need this hand exactly. We don't need precisely 4-4 in the majors. We could have 3 in a major. We could have a 5-card club suit. We could have quite a wide variety of hand shapes. So you want to be able to, like, partner doesn't know precisely what our hand shape is. So if they also have a choice between a couple of suits, they want to have a way to actually say, I want you to actually tell me back as well. So let's just go through a bunch of examples and I'll talk about some of the things that you can consider. So this hand actually came from a state night competition, and it went pass, and it went 1 diamond opening and a 1 heart overcall, pass, pass. And here you don't want to let the opponents play 1 heart, so the person chose to bid a spade, which says, sure, we've got diamonds and spades. But this isn't the most flexible bid available, but that's not what our goal always should be, to make the most flexible bid. But instead you want to also think about what sort of hands can partner have. And if partner can have certain different hands, you want to try and cater to as many of them as possible. So hands where partner would pass 1 heart. Firstly, they could be really weak. So if partner is really weak, then we've only got 13 points. So if they've got less than 6, then our West has a lot of points here, if that's the case. And maybe we shouldn't be coming back into the auction if that's what's happening. But there's no guarantee that that's the case. Other hand shapes that they could have, or hands that partner could have, is a hand where your partner has a decent amount of points but doesn't have spades, doesn't have a fit for us, doesn't have a stopper in hearts. So just sort of stuck for a bid. In which case, they don't have spades anyway, so we don't really need to be bidding our spade suit here. But the final type of hand that partner could have is a hand that wanted to try and penalize the opponents. So if your partner wanted to try and penalize the opponents, they would have long hearts sitting over the heart bidder, and they can't make a penalty double. The only way they can try and penalize them is hope that you reopen with a double, and then this gets passed out. So they're the different types of hands partner can have. They can have really weak, in which case we probably don't want to bid. They can have a mixture of points where we've probably got a part score battle on our hands, or they have a really strong hand with hearts that wants you to reopen with a double. Now, if we double in this case, this actually caters for all the hands. If they're really weak, they'll just tell us what their favorite suit is. If they've got some points but don't know where to go, we're encouraging them to bid whichever suit they have. And if they have the really strong hand, we're now able to try and penalize the opponents in 1 heart, which I think is really, really important, that we can try and cater to these hands. So if you ever open the bidding and there's an overcall and it gets passed back round to you with a shortage, instead of bidding your other suit, really you should be trying to reopen with a double. It's the most flexible bid, and it caters for when partner was making a trap pass where they were trying to penalize the opponents. So don't just tell partner what your other suit is, double and let them come into the auction and cater for also this penalty pass, which is actually pretty hard to cater for if you don't reopen with a double. So I really wanted to illustrate this point. It's most often missed. For intermediate players and below, this is the most common spot that I see missed, where there is a large amount of imps or match points to be won by trying to penalize the opponents by reopening with a double when they open. There's an overcall, pass back round to them. For me, this auction screams to make a double, and I will make it on lots of off-shaped hands just in case partner has that penalty pass. So for instance, if I only had 3 spades and like a 3-2-6-2, where I've only got diamonds. I would probably reopen with a double as well. If partner picked one of the suits I don't like, I would then bid diamonds. So there's ways to say, partner, did you actually have the penalty pass? Actually, I don't want you to pick between that suit. So lots of hands where I'll reopen with a double. This happens even more often when the opponents overcall at the 2 level and it gets passed around to you. The 1 level, less so, but you still want to be flexible in allowing your partner to have made that trap pass. Anyway, the auction that happened at our table was I went 1 spade, pass 3 no trumps. And here, if you're on lead against 3 no trumps, then you know not to lead a heart, because the only way this hand has points like this is if they had a trap pass of hearts. Okay, then I wanted to sort of bring up some more hands. So let's say that the opponent's opened 1 diamond. Here, again, we've got a very good double. We've got lots of points, but the main thing here I wanted to illustrate is we're going to be making takeout doubles where we've got 4-3 in the majors, all kinds of shapes. So when we double, we aren't promising 4 hearts, and you don't think that you have to strictly promise 4-4 in the majors. All you are promising is 3 cards in all the other suits and a shortage in diamonds. This hand fits in perfectly well. If I bring up another hand, this one, they open 1 diamond. I would see people try and choose between 2 main bids here, between pass and 2 clubs. Now, I really dislike 2 clubs. When you are bidding over at the 2 level, your partner's usually expecting a 6 card suit. When you're bidding it over a diamond, you can be more aggressive in doing it. I don't mind it as much over a diamond, but when you want to tell partner to do that, this suit is not good enough. Like, we're vulnerable, we could easily get penalized, so I wouldn't try and bid 2 clubs on this quality suit. So we've got 12 points, and I want to come into the auction. So what I would do is I'd make a takeout double here. So I'd make a takeout double here, and the reason for this is we've got 3 cards in all the other suits. We're happy for partner to choose which suit they actually want to play in. And what this allows is us to find a playable spot. I don't mind playing 4-3 fits, you shouldn't mind playing 4-3 fits, and by making a double, sometimes partner has a 5 card major and it's a lot easier to find, and we'll find a playable spot by coming into the auction, and it's a lot safer than bidding 2 clubs. So for me, this hand is a takeout double. So my second choice would be pass, then third choice would be bidding 2 clubs. Overcalling at the 2 level on rubbish suits is a very dangerous ploy. I really don't rate it. It's much better to make flexible bids like this, even when you don't have a 4 card major at all. So make takeout doubles. They're a lot more flexible. They'll help you get to a playable spot. So this is a really important idea. Like when we overcall 2 clubs, we could be in a 5-1 fit. We might find 5-3 fits and other good fits like that, but we can also find complete misfits when we overcall suits. When you make takeout doubles, we're going to find playable spots. We're going to be finding 4-3 fits, 5-3 fits, and if we're just trying to compete, then a playable spot is all that we really need. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is after partner makes takeout doubles, what can we do? Some more flexible bids that we can actually look at. So if it goes 1 diamond and it goes takeout double and it goes pass, what do we want to do? So here we've probably got enough points for game. We've got 13 points and we've got 4-4 in the majors. So we want to find out which majors partner actually has, because partner might have both majors, they might have no major. As we looked at those different examples, they could have a 4-4-1, they could have a 4-3-1-5, they could have a 3-3-2-5. They've got all these different shapes, and if they've only got a 3 card heart suit and a 4 card spade suit, we want to play in spades. If they've got 4-4 in the majors, fine, we'll pick one of the majors. That's fantastic. If they've only got 3 card majors, then maybe we want to be playing 3 no trumps. So how do we find out this information and pick which particular suit do we actually want to try and play in? So to do this, what you can do is, if your partner makes a takeout double, you can respond by bidding the opponent's suit. This is a Q bid, and it says, partner, I want to start a conversation and tell me more. Start bidding your 4 card suits up the line. This is not a Michael's Q bid. Michael's Q bids only apply if they're the first person for your side to bid. So if your side has done anything other than pass, Michael's cue bids are off. So when your partner doubles, there are no more Michael's cue bids. Instead, this says I have an invitational or better hand. Start bidding your 4-card suits up the line. And this way we can guarantee we actually find our fit rather than actually just guessing and hoping that we've got a 4-4 fit somewhere. So yeah, 2 diamonds will help you find the right fit. So when your partner makes a takeout double, you can bid the opponent's suit as a cue bid to say, partner, let's start a conversation and actually find your right fit rather than you just making a unilateral decision about which suit you actually want to try and play in. So cue bids are a great way to find your exact fit, but you want to use it for invitational or better hands. Okay, next I wanted to talk about some other flexible bids, which include bidding no trumps. So here, let's say that we pass and West opens 2 hearts, and our partner makes a takeout double. So what would we want to bid here? So this is a tricky choice. We could try bidding 2 spades, hoping that we play in a 4-3 fit at the 2 level. Not an unreasonable option, but sometimes you'll play in a 3-3 fit. Another option that I really like is having 2 no trumps at B, scrambling 2 no trumps, or 2 places to play for 2 no trumps. So my general rule is in competitive situations, I don't like using 2 no trumps as let's try and play here. The exceptions to this is when I'm overcalling 2 no trumps to show I have a strong 15 to 19, 15, 18 sort of hand. Whereas if your partner's making takeout doubles, I don't like to try and play in 2 no trumps. Now, some people play Levensol here as well. My general rule for Levensol is if we're passed at all in the auction, then Levensol's off. So because I've passed here, I wouldn't like to play Levensol. But what I would like to play is 2 no trumps say, partner, I have 2 places to play. And gets partner to tell you which of their suits they'd like. Now, they can work out that we don't really like spades here, because if we like spades, we'd just be bidding them the first time. But here, if partner has clubs and not diamonds, they can bid 3 clubs. If partner has diamonds but not clubs, they can bid 3 diamonds. And if partner has both, they'll probably bid 3 clubs anyway and keep it lower. So if we open up all the cards, partner's got a hand that's too strong for this, and the other hand would have raised hearts. But let's just see this example in that if we just had to choose bidding 3 clubs, then our partner, if partner was weaker and chose to pass this, then we'd be playing in a 4-3 fit when we had a side 9 card fit. But if you have 2 no trumps as 2 places to play, you'll be able to diagnose your actual good fit by showing the diamond, being able to say we've got 2 places to play, and then your partner saying that they actually prefer diamonds. So partner, when they make a takeout double, doesn't always have that 4-4 one shape end. You want to be able to say, all right, you've told me to pick, but now I want you to narrow it down to sort of these 2 suits. So here, 2 places to play would say, partner, do you have pick between clubs and diamonds? If we changed it up and it was 2 spades and partner made a takeout double, we could still bid 2 no trumps, 2 places to play, but it wouldn't be precisely the minors here. We could have clubs and hearts, diamonds and hearts, clubs and diamonds. And partner would just bid their cheapest 4-card suit that they have. So if they bid 3 clubs, they'd be saying, yes, I've got some clubs, and would find a fit. If instead they bid 3 diamonds, they would be saying, I don't like clubs, please pick between hearts and diamonds. But this would say I've got 2 places to play, or I'm trying to scramble around, please tell me where you actually want to try and play. So the general rules for scrambling 2 no trumps that I like is, in competition, I don't like to use 2 no trumps as a natural spot to play, with the exception of overcalling it, showing a strong hand, or if we jump to it after our side's opened, So there's very few times that I would actually have 2 no trumps as natural. I really don't like 2 no trumps as natural. Let's look at another example. Let's say it goes 1 spade, pass 2 spades, and partner makes a takeout double. Again, here I don't want to have to pick between choosing 3 clubs or 3 diamonds, because partner might only have a 3-card club suit, or they might only have a 3-card diamond suit. So instead of looking at my clubs and going, they're actually better, I would want partner to try and pick which suit they actually like. So here I would bid 2 no trumps, which is scrambling 2 no trumps, or 2 places to play 2 no trumps. Again, this isn't unusual 2 no trumps in showing a 5-5. It just says, partner, I want you to pick. You can be 4-4, you can be 5-4. Occasionally I'm 4-3-3 and I really don't want, I just want partner to play it. But this says, brings partner back into the option. I want you to pick, and I've got 2 places to play. So here, partner will bid 3 diamonds, and then we'll be able to pass that out. So if we open up all the cards, here, if we'd just bid 3 clubs, we'd be playing in our 4-3 fit when we had a side 9-card diamond suit. So by bringing in 2 no trumps, 2 places to play, or scrambling, we actually managed to find our diamond fit by doing this. And we could have had any of 2 suits. So it could have been diamonds, clubs, or hearts. All of them, we would have 2 places that we want to play. And partner is basically bidding their cheapest spot that they're happy to play in. So scrambling 2 no trumps is a really powerful tool that I really like. I use it lots in partnerships where you can just say, partner, I want you to pick. Overcalling 2 no trumps is a terrible spot to play. There would be no reason to say where Easter's opened a spade, their partners bid 2 spades. How could our side have the majority of the points where we really want to be playing 2 no trumps? It's better to use this as, partner, please, you pick. I don't know where to actually go. Bring them in. It's a more flexible bid that we can actually make. Okay. Other bids that you can use for pick a suit is 4 no trumps or 5 no trumps. So here, on an auction like 1 spade past 4 spades, partner might make a double. Some people just play this as strictly penalties. Other people play this as takeout orientated, or just having cards in that remove it if you think that there's a good choice. So here, if it wasn't strictly penalties, at this vulnerability and our good shape, I would want partner to try playing at the 5 level. So I could bid 5 diamonds or I could bid 5 clubs. Either of these could be right, but instead I want partner to pick. So you can come in and bid 4 no trumps. Again, having 4 no trumps to play would be pretty ridiculous in this spot. So instead, 4 no trumps is 2 places to play, and asking partner to pick between 2 suits. They don't know which 2 suits, so they sort of just bid the cheapest spot that they're willing to play. So on this hand, partner can bid 5 clubs, and then we'll pass there. So looking at this, if we opened it up, we would get to a diamond fit. We would play in a 5-3 diamond fit, but we've got a 9-card clubs fit on the side. If we'd just chosen to bid 5 diamonds, we wouldn't have found our better club fit. And 5 clubs plays a little bit better than 5 diamonds. So having these more flexible bids that allow a partner to cooperate in our decisions are really powerful in finding your premium fit. So here, 4 no trumps, 2 places to play is another good skill, good thing that you can do. And the final one that I wanted to talk about, here we've got a really strong hand, 22 points, and we've got 2 club losers, but other than that, you probably want to be playing this in slam. You might make slam opposite just the queen of clubs. So for me, I open this 2 clubs because I really dislike opening 2 suitors, 2 clubs, but here, because I'm thinking about slam and not which game to play, I chose to open this 2 clubs. And the auction went past 2 diamonds, and one of the really difficult auctions that I heard on this board is when East jumped in with 3 spades. And now you had to come up with a bid about how you can bring partner into the auction, or what you can actually choose. So we've got hearts and diamonds, and we want to play slam. I heard someone try just 6 diamonds because they bid their better suit. Now this doesn't bring their partner into the auction, and it's just guessing. Another couple of options that you have is you could bid 4 spades or 5 spades, which should be Michael's, or saying I have hearts and another, tell me where you want to go. Or the final one that you can try is 5 no trumps. Now, in lots of competitive auctions, I like 5 no trumps just to be pick a slam. So if you haven't agreed a fit yet, having 5 no trumps as pick a slam is a really powerful tool, and it allows partner to bring partner into the auction. It's a flexible bid where you might be able to find the best fit. Usually happens in competitive auctions where you haven't been able to find an appropriate fit yet, and you haven't gone through 4 no trumps key card. So if you just jump to 5 no trumps, or you bid 5 no trumps when you haven't been able to use key card, using this as pick a slam can help you find a good fit. So if you chose to use 5 no trumps rather than 4 spades or 4 or 5 spades, then the auction would continue like this. Your partner would bid 6 clubs, and then you could bid 6 diamonds, saying, I didn't want you to actually choose between clubs. I've got 2 places to play, clubs isn't one of them. And by that inference, you'd be saying that you've got diamonds and hearts. And then partner can then bid 6 hearts to say, I prefer that. And if we open up all the cards, 6 hearts is where you want to try and get to. It's a tricky contract, but it's the best spot on the hand. So another flexible bid that you can make is 5 no trumps, pick a slam. So today what we've covered is sort of doubles and sort of cue bids in response to doubles. You can also make, like if your partner makes a double and the opponents keep bidding, you can also double as a more flexible bid. Then we talked about scrambling 2 no trumps and 4 no trumps, and also finally 5 no trumps, pick a slam. So these are a bunch of flexible bids that you can make. I really like them, so keep thinking about them. They're quite useful in being able to get to the right fit, or at least find a playable spot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this featured lesson, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.